Game. Good day, esteemed families. We are Group 2 from the
Bakit
Arts and
naman
Design
wala?
Shop,
Di ko pa
and
kaya
today
paano
we
yan?
present our
Nandito
research
ka.
titled Determining the Relationship of Hands-on Practical Art
Isarap mo
Activities
muna eh.
in Creative Skills and Academic Performance of Senior High School's Arts Design Student. This study does not simply explore artistic engagement, it depends the academic value of the arts education, especially at a time when curriculum change places it at risk.
Worldwide, education is shifting from memorization to creativity. Through hands-on arts such as painting, digital creation, and performance, students engage in experiential learning. Art is no longer treated as a mere decoration. It is viewed as a pathway to innovation. Trends inspired our research, pushing us to examine whether art shaped not only creative ability but also academic growth. While global education embraces creativity, significant curriculum this implies that art is seen as optional or secondary. But can we truly afford to neglect creativity in schools? Our research confronts this issue by scientifically examining whether art supports academic performance.
Our study shows that hands-on art activities boost creativity and academic performance, enhancing critical thinking, problem solving, and innovation. It highlights the importance of balancing academics with creativity, especially with the changes in the curriculum.
For our contribution, the study provides new evidence showing that hands-on art activities improve both academic and creative performance of senior high school's art and science students. And for our statement of the problem, our main problem is to examine the relationship between student engagement in hands-on practical art activities and the development of excellent creative academic skills. For the sub number one, how does the frequency of participation in traditional art, digital art, and role play? For the data sources, student responses from the questionnaire section on art participation. For the data analysis, mean scores and descriptive statistics were used to determine levels of engagement. For the sub number two, how does the frequency of hands-on practical art participation affect student academic skills and creative skills and academic performance? For the data sources, questionnaires items measuring creativity and academic motivation. For the data analysis, we use weighted mean and interpretation skills to assess creative and academic levels. And for the last sub, is there significant relationship between practical arts participation, creative skills, and academic performance? For the data sources, we combine data from the participation, creativity, and academic sections of questionnaire. For the data analysis, we use Pearson correlational coefficient to test the significance of the relationship.
We use a quantitative correlational design to study real student behavior. Instead of controlling the environment, we look at how students participate and use statistics to check for real academic links. This helps keep the study fair and reliable.
We used quantitative. Our respondents were 52 arts and design students, intentionally selected to purposive sampling. These individuals were not casual participants. They actively engage in artistic activities by selecting them. We ensured that our data reflected authentic artistic experience, not our opinion.
We created an organized questionnaire with main parts. The first part looked at how often students took part in practical art. The second part measured creativity by looking at the students adapt, work with others, and come up with new ideas. The third part focused on academic performance. based on motivation and self-discipline. Our answers were rated using a Likert scale to keep them consistent and easier to understand.
Data. We use Google Forms to avoid interrupting academic schedules. Respondents were aligned with ethical standards and strengthened the creative credibility of our.
For analysis, we use Pearson's RNA statistical method that determines the strength of relationships among variables. This allowed us to answer our central questions, objectively whether art participation contributing to academic and creative outcomes.
For the result and discussion, the table 1, which answered the sub number 1, table 1, traditional art, the students showed very high effort in traditional art, consistently improving their work and following artistic standards. For the table number 2, digital art, high participation in digital art shows that students are adaptable to technology-based creativity. And last, for the table number 1, role play. Students actively participate in role play, collaborating with peers, and expressing ideas through performance. Across all art forms, students maintain high participation. This consistency proves that hands-on art develops discipline, collaboration, and commitment, qualifies beneficial to academic performance. For the table number 2, which answer our sub number 2, table number 2, collaboration, student demonstrates strong collaboration, sharing ideas, and helping peers during artistic tasks. And for the table number 2, adaptability, they show high adaptability, adjusting techniques, and accepting feedbacks. For the table number 2, innovation, students displayed originality, experimenting with new ideas and materials. Overall, creative skills were very high. Students are not only participants but creators who think, adjust, and innovate, showing maturity beyond basic artistic pursuit. And for the table number 3, which answer our sub number 3, academic motivation, student demonstrates strong motivation, balancing art projects and academic tasks with discipline and goal setting. The high motivation indicates that practical arts do not distract from academics. The results clearly shows that consistency participation in practical art is strongly linked to higher creative competence and academic motivation. Therefore, hands-on artistic engagement does not hinder academic performance, it actively strengthens it.
I- In conclusion, our study demonstrates that art education is not supplementary, it is foundational. Removing arts will not only silence creativity, it would weaken academic potential. Therefore, educational policy must protect and strengthen the art and design tracks, not eliminate it.
And this is the RRL we use in our study. Thank you for listening. We are group number 2.